Care looking like he's going to be piloting that. Obviously, we still have a little bit of time to swap Arunis. But I do like the Ziggs Nautilus bot lane. So we'll see if they do end up wanting to switch that around.
It's netted him both crabs from the looks of things here. But Kyle is rotated to try and prevent this, and Flandre is staying.
Okay, yeah, Kyle just looking for it. Care in a 1v1 against Shanks in the middle of it all. That's going to be the flash, and then Nash coming through. Flandre makes his name known in mid lane, and that steadfast presence was massive. Is right around the corner. We have a move from Care, who just hit level 6 as well.
Got the wave in.
Be a big play.
Kyle's here, has Hex Flash. He's not spotted yet.
Shadow gets the first one. That will be smote away, though, so Tarzan still has the advantage to get the next one. Unless he just wants to try to clean one up. The reset is there, but the other one didn't reset, so that means FPX get 2 of them as well, and gonna collapse onto the third.
They did rotate awesome here, so they brought numbers, bully ball them off the grubs, and the good start continues for FPX. Can't best it either, so even though AL has lanes that can be fine, the push is not theirs, and we saw FPX take nice advantage of that early on. That said, with all the plays being made over towards the grubs and the top side, Shadow gonna drop that first dragon and make sure that Poppy misses some waves top instead. So trying to take some economy off of Flandre, who might be under threat if he shows he's going.
He stepped back up. This might be some trouble. As the Keeper's Verdict going to be used against Shadow out of that one, but Glacial Prison is available for him. Just going to let it loose and let it go. FPX find the pick on a Flandre in top lane.
Plans make some plays in these 2 games so far. Mazel seen Shadow be good with that early direction. And we'll see if it continues here as the overload's coming in for FPX. Again, they have 3 grubs, and we talked about the lack of wave clear for AL. Could hit Flandre here, who's still down flash. Tarzan here to cover, but that's a lot of damage.
Death charge on it too. Flandre's in trouble. Mega Inferno bomb, 3-man impale into the 3-man headbutt pull from Kyle as they get the cleanup kill on Awesome. It might still be health bar diff though, as it's now Kyle getting low. Shanks going into the fight, looking for a big perfect execution, going for the kill on a Shadow, and gets clean ups there for AL. As Hope was trying to push back into mid lane. That changed things in this fight. Heartsteel completed for Shadow. He's here for the grub fight. Sheer in trouble at top side. Gonna flash really well at that engage from Kyle. That first grub did go the way of AL there, but I think the other 2 gonna go the way of FPX, and they're gonna be on full 5 grubs with this demolition comp. That's massive too.
Yeah, I couldn't contest anymore. A satchel charge also knocks Garner into him, and now Awesome with no sums. Oh, never mind. He flashes away from Kyle, but he's stuck.
He is stuck. He's going to be in trouble. He gets headbutt back to the team, but Shakes didn't have any cooldowns for him. Tarzan going to drag way to the icy depths there, but the dredge line does buy a little bit of time. Not enough, though, and here comes AL. They're flexing their muscles. That game 1 was just a fluke, and they find multiple kills on top side.
Yeah, and I think for me, eyes on Shanks, your early Rocket Belt on Akali and Sork Shoes at this point of the game. Again, the CC trying to slow down Akali, kind of lacking. Real chance for Shanks to be big. As at the moment, he's not here for the fight, and there's no TP. I think that's might be why we see Anyone's Legend really sacking this one. As FPX going to take that one for themselves pretty easily, and we have a Cloud Soul spawning on the Rift.
The Rift Herald and AL will take this neutral.
Yeah, it's going to be enough just to grab it, as looks like we're going to get a swap of the side lanes, too. That said Care. Oh, he's TPing right back. They want to fight. Okay, I thought they were going to sack and go bot. Yeah.
Okay, bye-bye, Shadow. You don't get to play in that fight.
Like, their game state's really good right now. If it wasn't FPX, we would be really concerned for AL at the moment, right?
That makes the biggest difference, though, I will say. A track record is important. A lot used on a Flandre, and he gets out of there. A home run double base hit. I don't know. It's going to be all the moves from Flandre as Tarzan is now looking at getting caught by the rest of FPX. We're going to catch Sway anyways. Turret going down. Flash from... Oh, no. That's one of the definite flashes you want back by Sheer. They will still get the kill on a Tarzan, and now Care maybe looking for resets here on his own angle. Won't end up getting that full explosive charge setup, but the Demolition Crew, they've decided they're going mid, and they're looking to implode that turret.
This turret's gone. I think it's time to panic.
I don't know. I don't know. Yep. Oh, it's close. Flandre getting out of there now, and FPX scooping up some decent gold, taking the lead in this game.
Trying to contest this, because if you play away from this, I just think that over time, your comp gets so much bigger and better. As Shanks at the moment.
Oh, Sheer and Care, they've overextended a little bit. Now they get the flash play out, and Care's just going to go down now, and the rest of FPX, they fall prey to AL just standing there, looking menacing.
All their ults up. There was no ult on Shadow. Jouet didn't have ult when he went down. So, like, why walk into this and the meatballs when AL were going to be there first and set up? I think that playing elsewhere, again, just playing for more economy and trying to set up, like, why are you walking in? There's no reason.
No rhyme, no reason. FPX don't need it. They're going to keep going. Sheer is just in there, too. TP coming in as well from Care. Trying to get Kyle. Maybe it's the best lane play. It's double Impale. Sheer's on the back line, though. Maybe it's just enough. Look at Sheer pop the hell off right now. The rest of his team, though, is in a little bit of trouble. Wallbang doesn't come through. Care getting some pop shots out of Flandre. Sheer doesn't end up following through, as Shanks did come through with 2.5 items now. And after all is said and done, AL will take that dragon.
Yeah, and he's got all backups, and no way you can walk in. But again, like, as FPX, why are you fighting that? You scale so hard. Again, AL have control, and I think anyone's legend just really took advantage over mistakes from FPX, fighting at a timer where they didn't have cooldowns, the scaling in the game, in the world to go behind it. So I think that's really where the big difference is.
We have seen some sketchy decision-making from FPX here. Now they're going to try to commit onto this topside play, engaging with the Mega Inferno Bomb, and they get Hope. Hope is down. A 3-man Impale yet again. Kyle trying to get the headbutt Pulv combo. Tarzan still kicking. Big blast cone out there, but Flandre has come to join the fight. Now maybe overextending. Public execution goes wide from Sheer. Dashes into the stun of the Steadfast Presence. And here comes Shanks at AL around the horn. Aki here with this Kali. He picked it third in the draft here, too, as Flandre is going to take an outer turret, matched on the other side of things by FPX and Sheer.
Otacon started, though. AL going to try and get a fight.
It's already halfway.
Yeah, awesome. Just burned his ult coming up here for Shadow and Jouet here in a sec.
Ooh, double headbutt Pulv into the Chains of Corruption. Care with a massive buster shot. Now Shanks on the back line. Impale coming through at AL. It seems like they can do no wrong. In the choke point, in the moment, it is anyone's legend that eviscerate FPX. Back onto the Atacon they go, and this is the anyone's legend that we expected to see.
It is, but again, as AL, you're playing that fight without Sheer. The setup wasn't there. AL did a really nice job of getting vision, getting control. Like, if they traded out the second dragon for something, you would have had control over that Otacon where AL won the fight because they had full control over it. I feel like that's really the crux of where they lost so much of their tempo and pace in the game and really hurt them against a team like AL, who have taken full advantage of those mistakes.
They absolutely have. And now a small but steady lead developed by AL. Baron take as well, but actually we're looking at a bit of a potential side lane play now onto Shanks. You wonder if they want to commit for it. Oh my god,
that's valuable.
I mean, a little bit. I would say that's pretty valuable there, as Tarzan's gonna run straight at Care, and Flandre's here too. Double Impale into the combo, and Shanks just gets to have his pick of the litter of who he wants to eliminate. That'll be a couple quick kills going the way of AL, and Hope will help clean them up. Kyle found Shadow on the back end of things, but this game is starting to get out in front of FPX. They did end up leaving Care by himself on the bot side of the map. A couple pings coming out to the Baron, but that's a full side lane turret going to the demolition squad of FPX.
Jouet trying to make some progress, and FPX seeding mid, going to try and play through bot to enter this is Kyle.
But nobody can follow, and now, I mean, you're just pulling the trigger on a play that was never going to work for you, FPX.
One shot.
They're completely split apart. They just get taken out. Like,
Shadow can't queue there.
I appreciate it.
FPX could have advantage late, not being executed close enough to the threshold at all to even consider them having a lead. It's been better setups and better executions from AL since that second dragon.
It has indeed. It might not look like that much of a lead, but it is definitely being felt on the Rift.
He's taking control.
I might be losing my mind too watching FPX here, but it is a little bit of a circling from AL, who look to try to put the finishing touches on this fight. Jouet just completely caught out as Hope takes him down, and that is right to the Baron, or actually to the red buff for anyone's legend.
Waiting for his prey to enter.
Yeah, he's just waiting for somebody to walk in the mouth. It's like a Venus flytrap at this point. Kyle getting a little bit low. Not going to give the reset over to Care. Baron does go the way of AL versus game number 2 now. It's just like they used all of their efforts on that game number 1, and now we're getting the culmination of it as Shadow getting caught out as well. Flash play onto Awesome, and he is down to Hope, and Shadow's going to quickly join him too. Easy does it for AL as they're looking to even up this series.
I really feel like FPX beat themselves on this one. Like, you reverse time over to that second Drake, and you give that over to AL. I think that your game state is so much better than it is now. It even wasn't that bad, but it looks bad because FPX, they're just getting outplayed across the map by Anyone's Legend, who have played this map so much better as a team and really punished FPX as Anyone's Legend end up finding the win here in game 2.
It is going to be an almost 7,000 gold lead going into this final push here. Sheer, not nearly the piece to the puzzle that FPX were looking for. And as those pieces get burst into flames, Sheer will be the final one to go down. And that will be 3 kills going the way of Shanks to finish it off. The confident Akali is going to even up the series for Anyone's Legend and go 1-1 in this best of 3.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.